Hey, let me throw you a little tip now that you're in CCW. Mike McNasty is the sure thing. And I ain't talking about that.
Well, whatever you may be talking about, Mark Gore is an extremely large human being.
Oh, hang on a second. Wait. Wow, Monsta Mack making his way to the ring now, being accompanied by Alicia. TJ Wilde, take a look at the matchup that we got in front of us here.
I have it on good faith that he prefers to be called Steve Mack now. He wants to get rid of the monster connotation.
I'm glad that you have faith.
Well, that's what I do. See, I may be new to this company, but at least I know who to talk to when I get here.
You know, TJ Wilde, you think you're so smart. You know what? Concentrate on what's going on in the ring.
Let's. I'm concentrating on what's going on the ring apron. You may concentrate what's going on in the ring. Oh, thank you.
Careful, don't stare, TJ. Monsta Mack is a big guy.
There's a reason I wear mirrored glasses. And Steve Mack in a huge display.
Free boots.
Of disrespect, throwing Bulldog's retired boots into the crowd.
Free boots. We got Monsta Mack. I mean, while Monsta Mack is a beast, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, what I just said about Mark Gore being an extremely large human being, then I saw Steve Mack coming out here and certainly not looking so huge anymore.
As referee Zach signals me to ring the bell. I don't know what's going on there, but let me tell you something, TJ. You're new to CCW. Mark Gore has been on a roll lately, and I'm not talking about butter. All right, this guy, since getting out of the now defunct Untouchables, this guy has been an absolute force to be reckoned with here at CCW. We saw it Brandstock last month. He took on Marcus Hall. We saw it Marcus Hall earlier tonight. No small guy, no small task.
No, definitely not.
Mark Gore wrapped him up in that clover leaf, and that was it. But Monsta Mack there, you see, he just powers down Mark Gore with that shoulder tackle.
And we are going to see the other half of the former Untouchables and Anthony Michaels later on.
Anthony Michaels will be in action. That's for sure. I got to check my personal organizer on that one.
Yeah, check your Palm Pilot. Let me know how that works out for you. Mark Gore, I'm sure, is not used to being tossed around like that.
Well, that's for sure. This guy, he is no small order himself, and now Alicia up on the apron there.
Jesus.
Just distracted Mark Gore.
She's quite a screamer. I wonder if that carries on to other facets of her life.
You got that on good authority, Wild, or what?
I did not. Whoa! Don't make Mac mad at me. I just got here. I just got here. Don't be starting rumors.
Don't pull it out if you ain't gonna use it, Wild.
Steve Mack might come out here and kill me, and we don't want that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Mac is like I can't say this enough. No small order, especially for Mark Gore. Mac is taking on the kind of guys like Ash Emerald, Rock and Red.
Tremendous missile dropkick.
Only a 2 count from referee Zach there, but like I was saying, taking on Josh Daniels and 3PW no more than 4 months ago. This guy is on a roll. Big sunset flip there. Oh, just takes a seat right on the chest of Mark Gore.
That's a lot of weight coming down to your chest all at once. It's no good. It's no good for anybody. It's not going to help with breathing, and breathing in this sport is very necessary.
Very necessary indeed, as Monsta Mack chokes the rest of the oxygen out of Mark Gore.
The oxygen doesn't make it into the lungs, it doesn't make it to the brain, and if the oxygen isn't in the brain, you can't think about what you need to do to make it necessary to take out your opponent.
Well, Mark Gore isn't thinking about much right now except getting back on the offense, I'm sure. Monsta Mack is putting the screws to Mark Gore. This guy is staple in CCW. Mark Gore, of course, whoa.
Well, I'm still thinking about Alicia.
TJ, we got wrestling going on here. Come on.
I'd like to do some wrestling myself. There's no wrestling going on. There's some slaps in the corner. I have plenty of time to pay attention to Alicia for now. There.
Wow, take a look. TJ Wilde, Monsta Mack goes to the outside.
And Alicia looks worried. See, I wouldn't have been able to make that comment if I weren't paying close attention to the beautiful female at ringside. The look of disdain, the look of worry on Alicia's face.
Pay attention in the ring as Mark Gore with a baseball slide kind of drop kick through the second and first rope.
Oh, don't tell me.
Hang on.
Oh!
Big move from Mark Gore there. Plancha to the outside. Taking down MONSTA MACK. Mark Gore is building steam.
That was a whole lot of mass flying around like that. That definitely overdoes the 747, the 777. I mean, come on. He should be bowing Mark Gore.
Mark Gore going for the whip. Big mistake. There's MONSTA MACK. Lifts him up. Oh. Big shot into the turnbuckle there.
I'll say this. I sincerely hope that Steve Mack does not make that same flight, because if he does, then I do believe John Travolta will be contacting him hoping to buy him.
MONSTA MACK cutting loose there a little bit. I love that game. San Andreas. You big fan, TJ?
What?
Big fan of San Andreas?
Of course. I mean, who isn't?
Get down on it, CJ. You're nothing but a buster, Wild.
Will you be quiet? You are so white, you're almost transparent.
Opaque is the word that you're going for, Wild. Get your dictionary out, but take a look at the ring. MONSTA MACK with a big headbutt there. He's making shortcomings of Mark Gore.
No, that headbutt was opaque. You, my friend, are transparent. Not translucent, not opaque, transparent. Almost quite clear.
That's right, I like to be crystal clear, Wild.
Much like that Pops collar of yours? I doubt it. These glasses are crystal clear. This nice Gucci watch is crystal clear.
Well, you know what? You got all that fancy stuff, but what good does it do you behind the commentary table? Tell me, what is MONSTA MACK doing to Mark Gore right now?
Kicking his butt. Just like my vocal stylings are beating down on yours.
Whoa.
There's a reason I am the voice. I was brought in here to do a job, and as on my first night here in CCW, I'm going to do that job.
Well, Mr. Wild, I think you need to slow down, take a sip of water.
Well, let me guess, do I need to slow my roll? Is that what I need to do? Am I roughing up your rock-aware? And other such dictionary vocabulary words you might want to bust out of me?
I think this is Aeropostale. I'm not sure.
From your homie thesaurus?
Come on, man. You're dishing it out thick here.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
It's the same way that MONSTA MACK is dishing it out thick on a Mark Gore right here. Mark Gore is trying to get fired up. He's got the crowd behind him. MONSTA MACK catches a shin to the cojones there.
In a complete move of self-defense. That was not a low blow. He spun and put up his knee to protect his lower abdomen.
MONSTA MACK misses the clothesline there. Big DDT from Mark Gore. Mark Gore is down. He needs to capitalize. He needs to move and get on top of Steve Mack.
It looks like two fallen redwoods in the middle of the ring. These are massive human beings. The referee delivering the obligatory 10 count. Mark Gore looks like he's going to rise first. And he is. Big swing and a miss. Big swing and a block.
Mark Gore firing up on Steve Mack here. Ladies and gentlemen, the reverse of the whip. Gore goes with the big clothesline. Can't take Mack off his feet. There's the second clothesline. Can't do it.
Maybe 3 times the charm.
Ducks underneath the clothesline. Mark Gore, the big spinning heel kick there. Throwing that leg right across the check. Mark Gore needs to capitalize here. He needs to stay on top of Steve Mack.
Well,
Mount him off
target
with
to
this
hit.
match.
That chest is massive. It's huge. It is very, very wide.
Well, you see Steve Mack raking the eyes there. Go for the scoop slam.
That wasn't bright.
Almost got himself caught there.
You don't want to be picking up a guy the size of Steve Mack.
I don't think Mack knew what was going on there.
Mark Gore may have done damage to his knee there and his lower back.
Well, here's a rear waist lock now by Steve Mack. Rear waist lock by Mark Gore. Going to lift him. That's silly. Oh, clubs to the back of the head and neck there. Mark Gore hits the ropes. Comes back with a big neck breaker on Steve Mack. 2 referees access to. Holy cow.
A heartbeat away.
That was as close as my 2 big toes.
You have 2 big toes? I mean, like on each foot? They're that close?
No,
You're really reaching on these comments here, Mike.
They're webbed.
Oh!
No one knows how big. Take a look, TJ Wild. Did you see that? Steve Mack.
Reverse jaw jammer. Oh, my goodness! I do believe we can see just what Mark Gore had for lunch this afternoon. He turned him inside out. He looks like that weird exercise guy that used to be on public access.
2, holy cow. I thought that was the match, TJ Wild.
Well, no, it was only 2.
Well, before the 2, I thought it was the match.
Well, it's not. The match continues. Much to Elisa's chagrin, she is screaming in absolute agony. I'm not going to continue any more of that comment. I may be fired immediately.
It's your first day, bro. Don't get fired.
I'm trying not to.
Steve Mack in the corner now. Gore going for that crossbody again. Bad move.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that could be it. Mark Gore just with a sit-down pile driver to his head.
When he's got a long way to fly if he's going from that corner.
Steve Mack is going up to the second.
Oh, don't do it. John Travolta's calling right now.
No way.
I can hear the phone ringing.
Mack up on the top rope.
To buy that plane. Oh, no.
That's it.
The fat lady has flown. That is all she wrote. Steve Mack coming off the top with a huge splash.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Mack walks out victorious over Mark Gore here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's second coming, and TJ Wilde, what is going on?
What's going on is Steve Mack just landed from about, I don't know, 7 feet, 8 feet in the air, right in the chest of Mark Gore, and that is gonna not tickle, it's gonna sting. It's gonna leave a little bit of a mark.
Steve Mack is just he's a beast. I mean, TJ Wilde, he's a monster.
No, he's a monster. There's no ER.
Oh my God, you are transparent.
That ER stands for extremely wrong. That is monster with an A.
Put an R at the end, Wild.
Monster.
Put an R at the end.
Put an I at the end? Who taught you how to spell?
Don't drop your R's. You're translucent, bro. You're opaque.
I'm gonna start calling you see-through Mike McNasty.
Do I look like negligent?
Oh! Steve Mack just sneezed on a fan. That was uncalled for.